Think you need thousands of dollars to make life-changing gains in crypto? Think again. Starting small isn't the problem. Starting wrong is the problem. Most people blow their small portfolios by chasing hype instead of building wealth. Now let's fix that. Hey, this is Colin. I help purpose-driven beginners build real wealth in crypto using macro strategies, conviction-based portfolios, and a kingdom mindset. After falling for Ponzi schemes, hype coins, watching my portfolio bleed out in the previous cycles, I realized something. It's not how much you start with, it's how you steward what you have, building that proper portfolio. This video is for anybody who feels that they're just too late to the game, too late to coming into crypto, or you just don't have enough. You got a small portfolio, you just got a little bit to work with. I'm going to show you exactly how you can start building a small portfolio in 2025 without gambling and without blowing it on moonshots. And if you want the full roadmap for building wealth in crypto, make sure you grab my Crypto Wealth Playbook. No matter where you are, no matter where you're starting at in this crypto market cycle. Now let's get started today. And remember, if you find any value at all in this content, make sure you smash that like button and drop me a comment down below. Now let's be honest, when you're just starting out, when you're just starting off with $100 or $500, the pressure's on. The pressure's on that it makes you feel like you gotta make it. You gotta make huge gains right away. You feel like you just got to make it grow fast, and it can't grow fast enough, right? Well, that's why so many beginners with that mentality, that mindset, they end up just aping into the next or the newest hyped up meme coin. Start chasing the next 100x coin, micro cap, without any research. Follow random TikTokers or YouTube influencers that are promoting the next big thing. They put everything into one token, hoping that that's gonna be the one. But here's the problem. If that coin goes to zero, then you're done. No learning, no second chance, just frustration. The truth is, you don't need to swing for home runs to build wealth. You need to learn the game and start compounding smart decisions after another. And over time, even with a small starting amount, your strategy and your mindset will determine your results over time, not luck, risk. There's a difference. You need to start understanding the difference between smart risk and gambling. There's a big difference between the two, smart risk and gambling. Let me break it down for you here. Let's break it down this way. A gambling move is going all in on one meme coin. A smart risk move would be to diversify with tiered allocation. A gambling move buys without any research. A smart risk move uses checklists and conviction. Gambling moves chase hype and pumps hype on Twitter and YouTube influencers. Smart risk moves track real macro signals, macro cycle, watching for entry signals. Gambling moves sell emotionally, and smart risk moves follow a rule-based system. You can take risks. In fact, you should take risks, especially if your portfolio is small. But those risks, they need to be calculated, intentional, and conviction-driven. The goal is to survive long enough to win. And if you're just starting out, your goal should be learning how to stay in the game long enough without blowing your account or blowing your portfolios. Use the green, yellow, and red portfolio framework. Let me teach you this portfolio strategy of mine, even if you're building a small portfolio. This is my go-to strategy for portfolios, big or small. Let's say you've got like $100, or let's say you have $500 to invest in crypto right now. This is how I would do it. We're going to break this down using my portfolio framework with the green, yellow, and red framework. These are like 3 layers to my portfolio, or we could look at it like three buckets in my portfolio that I build. The first one is going to be green. The green bucket, this is your core foundation cryptos. This is core. This is going to include core plus actual anchor crypto. Okay, so you're going to have your anchors in this one, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. These are your anchors in crypto. Very, very, very solid base crypto. You're not stacking Bitcoin and right now Ethereum's going to do pretty good, right? But you're not stacking Bitcoin to get huge life-changing gains. Not anymore, not this year, not right now, but it's an anchor to anchor your portfolio. And then you have within this green bucket, your foundation core cryptos. You have other cryptos that have strong staying power, very core cryptos that you're going to put in here. Other layer ones, other real solid cryptos. Again, you're not going for life-changing gains in this bucket. This is core. Now, this portfolio or this layer, this bucket, green bucket, hey, I've got different types. I got different risk management portfolios, but we'll just do this one here with 50% of your portfolio in green, okay? So you could have, for example, 30%. 30% in your Bitcoin and your Ethereum, and then you could have another 20% in your other core foundation cryptos in here with strong staying power within this green bucket, all right? So that means that this green bucket, you're putting $250 in this bucket, just like that. That's half of your $500, 50%, right in green. Now we're moving on to the yellow bucket. Yellow bucket, this is mid-tier. Okay, these are very strong cryptos as well, but these are altcoins. These are your mid-tier. We're going to put 30% in our yellow bucket. These are strong projects, strong cryptos. These are strong projects that you have done research on, you know about, you have strong conviction. So I call them high conviction alts, okay? High conviction altcoins that have a strong potential to do very, very well, right? You can have, for example, AI. You could have DPIN in this bucket, in this layer, in the yellow bucket, all right? So you've got your 30% in this bucket. That means you've got it putting about $150 out of your $500 into this bucket. You're going to buy like 2 or 3 of these high conviction altcoins. Now, what I mean by this is they're very strong conviction altcoins that are very solid altcoins, all right? They're solid. They got great utility. They got great use case. And they also have a great potential to do very, very well. I mean, they could be doing a good 5, 10, 15, 20x, who knows, somewhere around there. Like, you never know, right? I mean, but we're not shooting for those moonshots, all right? They are very strong, high conviction alts with a great potential for some gains. So you got your green bucket with your anchors. You're not going for huge life-changing gains. You're not going for the big, huge, several X's. Your yellow bucket, you've got solid cryptos in here, high conviction researched altcoins that are very grounded, and they also have that great potential to go up and do, several X's. We're then going to move into our red bucket, the red layer, red bucket. Red bucket is no more than 20%. All right, preferably closer towards 10%, and then you could have a larger allocation to your yellow bucket. But like I said, there's different risk management levels, so you can put the different percentages in these different 3 buckets, however you like to do it. But the whole point, the whole mindset here, the whole strategy is to have these different buckets, the red, the yellow, and the green buckets here set up so that you are building a proper balanced portfolio this way. But the red bucket is maximum of 20%. The cryptos in this bucket, these are high risk. These are gambling. These are moonshots, right? You are doing some research on these as well. You're not just like throwing darts at, you're not just open up CoinMarketCap and just going to throw some darts at the very lowest cap and say, I think I'm just going to throw it all in here. No, you're going to do some research on these. You're going to understand and know what you're doing with these, but they are very high risk as well. You understand that the red bucket is not a YOLO account, not a YOLO, you only live once. It's not a YOLO account, all right? You're going to do some research. You're going to have some conviction in these, but they have no utility and no use case. They're not as strong cryptos such as the yellow bucket. These ones do have a stronger potential, a higher potential to really be a moonshot. Those 100x, 1000x, who knows, right? It could happen. But that's why I'm saying it's a red bucket, no more than 20%, preferably closer towards 10, and you're going to put little bits in these ones. And if it does 100x, that's pretty cool, right? We'll be happy with that. But you got to be prepared. The red bucket is this type of a mindset. Tomorrow it could go to the moon, or tomorrow it can go to zero. You got to be okay with that result either way. And how I build this portfolio is this way. I start with my green, and then I go to my yellow, and then I go to my red. I don't start working on these moonshot, this red bucket, until I have my green and my yellow built. And it's not that I've finished building the green and the yellow, right? But as long as I have a good foundation in my green and my yellow, then I could add to the red bucket, but I could always DCA into the yellow bucket and green bucket, also depending on where we are in the market cycle. This is a strategy that I teach in the Crypto Wealth Playbook in much greater detail. All right, here's one more truth bomb that we could wrap up with. Conviction outperforms hype in the long run. If you do not understand, you don't know why you're holding a specific coin, why you bought it, what the whole purpose, why you're holding it, then during and through those volatile times, you won't be able to hold it. You will second guess yourself and you will capitulate. You will sell when the markets are going down, and they will go down, they will go up, and it does not matter what part we are in the cycle, whether it's bear market, accumulation phase, or even the bull market and the bull run or the final parabolic blast off, there is still going to be some ups and downs. And if you do not have conviction and you do not understand why it is that you have that coin, you will not have the conviction and you will not hold that coin through the turbulence. Now, however, if you do understand why you bought the coin, why you've got it, what research you've done, you really understand what it is, well, then when the markets do drop down through that turbulence and through that volatility, you're not gonna worry and you're gonna be able to hang on to it. But if you got dry powder on the side, if you got some extra cash, then you'll even be adding to your bag with that token because you've got such high conviction and you understand why you're holding it and that it's not time yet. So you're going to add more to your bag and keep on doing that throughout the market cycle. You move much differently. You think much differently. You have a much better mindset when you've done the research and you understand what it is that you're holding. So if you really want to learn this strategy in much greater detail, make sure you get the Crypto Wealth Playbook. And hey, if at least grab the free checklist, which is down below in the description. Grab the free crypto checklist for beginners. It's got some great points in there, great 9 steps that you need to check off as a beginner or as any crypto investor for all that matters, investing and building a solid portfolio and investing the macro crypto cycle. All right. Now, if you found any value at all in this content, remember, I'd appreciate it if you did. Smash that like button, drop me a comment down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, you should subscribe to the channel. I got some more coming out for you. In the meantime, I've also got a playlist right about here that YouTube's recommending here for you. Head on over there. I'll see you there. Check it out and bye for now.